turning managers into leaders, helping people shine.
Hello, I'm Gupta-Sunderji with a Merge Management Moment. Today's video episode marks strategy number 15 in our series on leading a remote team. Today's tip is to deliberately get to know your employees at a personal level. Now, let me first address the occasional pushback I get on this strategy. Clients will say to me, Merge, I don't want to be best friends with my employees. So I want to be really clear. That is not what I'm suggesting. I am not saying that you should start hanging out with your employees on the weekends or go shopping and dining with them. I am saying that you should make the effort to get to know them at a little bit more depth than just professionally. So for example, you get to know them in terms of their families, their pets, their hobbies, what is important to them, enough so that it is more than just work related. Now, you might wonder why this is important, so let me tell you. As a leader, you want commitment from your employees, the kind of commitment that steps up to the table when things go wrong, the type of commitment that rolls up their sleeves and says, let's fix the problem. What you don't want is compliance. Compliance is when employees stick around only because they have to. And when things go wrong or they get another opportunity, they quickly vanish. The problem is that commitment and compliance look the same on the outside. You only find out what you really had when things go wrong. And of course, by then it's too late. But when you take the time to develop even a small degree of personal relationship with your staff, you start building commitment. So why does this matter in the context of leading a remote team? It's harder to build this sort of personal relationship from a distance. It doesn't happen organically, so you must do it deliberately. And if it's a new employee who's always worked remotely, you're already at a disadvantage. So set up a virtual coffee meeting with no other objective than to get to know your team member at an individual personal level. When you show a personal interest in your staff, you build commitment. And your skill in leading a remote team will develop even further. This is Merge Gupta-Sunderji with a Merge Management Moment.
Turning managers into leaders, helping people shine.